Alright, so... Alright, so where would you find the ATIS?
Hear me?
Oh, yep, I hear you.
Alright, I hear you now. Cool. ATIS would be
Where would you find the frequency?
on the airport info.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, so a number of places, right? So for flight will tell you.
So that'll be on the sectional chart.
Yep. It's 12145. It's on the sectional chart. You can find it in the AFD, the Airport Facilities Directory. Yeah, so several places.
Right.
Yep. So what is it?
It's pretty much your airport information, which is non-essential information that doesn't be broadcasted to every single pilot.
Yep.
Or it's essential, but
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. You're right. Yep.
keeps up to a minimum.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So ATIS. So 121.45. So it's in COM 2. So it's on the standby. So flippy flop it.
Yep. This one?
Yep. 12145. Yep. So flip it.
Use caution for 5G band interference with radio altimeter systems. Advise not to contact you. Have information Kilo.
Alright, Kilo.
St. Louis South Tower, ATIS information Kilo, time 1953 Zulu. Wind 220 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3004. Expect visual approaches, landing and departing, runway 30 left. Notice Airman, use caution for 5G band interference with radio altimeter systems. Advise not to contact you. Have information Kilo. St. Louis South Tower,
I've got to find that one really quick, but
time 1953 Zulu.
so scratch that and then
5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3004.
Clear. There you go.
Expect visual approaches, landing and departing, runway 30 left. Notice Airman, use caution for 5G band interference with radio altimeter systems. Advise not to contact you. Have information Kilo. St. Louis South Tower, ATIS information Kilo, time 1953 Zulu. Wind 220 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3004. Expect visual approaches, landing and departing, runway 30 left. Notice Airman, use caution for 5G band interference with radio altimeter
kill
systems.
this, because I had it over here on this other one.
Alright, cool.
So,
Alright, nice. So we got Kilo, winds 220 at 5, so we're going to get, I'm going to request, which we'll probably get, request runway 23 because the winds are 220, so it's just straight down the runway, and we're going to go to the south for a little bit, and it's just we just take off and we're heading to the south. So, okay, so next.
let's see. That ATIS altimeter I just set 304.
So
Nope.
3004.
Oh, 3004.
Yeah,
so other way, gotta go all the way.
Yeah. And so remember, each one of those dots is 2.
Oh, 2.
Yep. So a little bit more. Yeah, that's about. Yeah, close.
So that'd be 2.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
4.
Yeah. So, and we want to make sure it's close to the airport field elevation. So if field elevation is 413, that's about
That's
right
pretty
on.
good. Good. Perfect.
All right.
Gotcha. Okay. Altimeter is set. Expedar. Oh,
Front. Yep, transponder, so 1200 is
Okay.
squawk and VFR.
Yep.
It's
That
on
was
the
ground.
ground, but it'll go switch to altitude reporting once we're in the air.
Yep.
It's smart.
Smart stuff.
Yes.
Cool. Doors and windows. Doors
Alright.
closed. Windows closed. Cool. Really needed. Okay. ADSB.
Yep, ADSB, so it's on with
Same
this,
thing.
so we're
Yep.
good.
Cool. Radio, obviously we're testing. Taxi lights are on.
We don't have taxi lights,
Cool.
so, but you can use the landing light if you want to use,
Just to feel fun.
yeah, landing light on the right.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool. And then, brake test.
Okay, so brake test. Test those brakes, so we're going to move forward. Just a skosh, and then try those brakes. There you go. Alright, your brakes work. I'll test mine. My brakes work. Alright.
Cool. And altitude indicator.
Alright, so now we're just going to check everything.
Check the
Alright,
panels.
so 0 on the speed, on the airspeed,
Yep.
blue over brown,
Blue
so
over brown.
attitude's good. We checked that. That's field elevation.
Yep.
Wings are level.
Balls in the middle.
Balls in the middle. Now we're going to set that with
Do
that,
that.
which it's on this.
Very close.
Very close. So
Push it.
There you
Right there.
go. Alright.
Right. Vertical is.
Yep, is 0.
Cool.
Alright, cool. Next.
Turn coordinator, compass, yep, done, and we're ready for the run up.
Okay, so we're going to use, I'm going to ask for 2-3, so let's move over, okay, so if you look off my right shoulder,
Yep.
right, if you look at Charlie 2, that's the taxiway sign,
Yep.
and go to the left, there's a compass rose over there.
Okay.
We're going to go do the run up over on that
Okay.
compass rose, alright?
So do I need to go straight and then over,
Yeah,
or do I need to make a...
just make a turn
Sure.
right here. And, yeah, you can go over clear left. And then, there you go. And now head out that way so we don't hit those chalks, and then, yep, we're good. Excellent. Alright. And we're clear.
A blue thing up there?
Yep. And then what you're gonna do is, winds are fairly calm, but maybe not. So spin around, do a 180, like veer off to the left and then just do a 180 and face south for the run up so that we're into the wind. And then we're gonna do another 180 after we get our takeoff clearance and just taxi right there to 2-3, because 2-3 is just right there. You always just want to do the run up into the wind. There you go. That's good.
Cool.
All right.
I cut in and out to you. Or is this me? Cool.
Nope, I gotcha.
Alright, cool. Alright, and here. Run up. Brakes set. Fuel is on. Down here, obviously, it's on because we're still going on. Trim is set for takeoff.
Alright.
And flight controls.
Alright.
Back and forward and left. Mine is up. Yours is down. Right. Yours is up. Mine is down.
Alright.
Cool. And rudder. Up and right. Flight controls, instruments, all look good.
Yep.
Fuel mixture is for best power, so all the way in.
All the way in.
All the way in. Primer and, oh no, way out. Buddy. Oh, you're right. Primer is in and locked.
Yep.
Cool. And then up to 1700.
Yep. Holding those brakes.
Okay, mags, going to the left.
Yep.
And the drop. Back to both.
Yep.
And to the right. And the drop.
Alright.
Back to both. Cool. Carb heat, all the way out. Drop and back in.
Alright.
Cool. Vacuum.
Yep, vacuum in the green.
This one green, cool. Amps.
Positive charge, so alternator's doing its job.
Oil pressure is in the green.
Riddle me this. What is that? What does the suction do?
It runs, or controls, I don't know what the stupid thing called.
Yeah, what is that called?
Huh?
What is it called?
The false horizon.
Yeah, which is the attitude indicator.
Attitude indicator,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then it also controls your,
Which one?
turn coordinator.
Okay. So, this is electric.
Okay.
This is the only thing electric because, for redundancy, because if this were to fail, at least you would have this. Now, it's not going to provide pitch attitude, but at least it's going to tell you if your wings are low.
Okay.
All right. So your other option, so you know this is static.
Static, right.
That's static.
Yep.
That's pitot and static. That's electric.
Yep.
And you already said that is, so you got to do that one. All right, so these are all both gyroscopes.
Gotcha.
All right, so you need that suction to suck in that air to let those gyroscopes spin.
Yep.
All right, so
Gotcha.
those two. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
All right, next.
Cool. Oil pressure is good in the green. Oil temperature is in the green.
Nice.
Cool. And idle.
All right. All right, she's still purring. Good.
Cool. And throttle friction, which is,
Yeah,
it feels fine to me.
All right, and then just back up to 1,000. Nice.
And run-up is complete.
All right, nice. That sounds good. I think they just said a new ATIS came out.
This is downtown tower, information Lima 2053 Zulu. Wind variable 5, visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 19er, dew point -4, altimeter 3002.
All right.
0 approaching you, sign departing runway 30 left. Yes, sir.
All right, 3002 now.
Oh, that's just the first notch above.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
Around
Okay.
14.
And its winds are variable, same, so we're good. So we'll still use 2-3. Okay, all right, next. What do we got?
We got pre-takeoff.
Okay, let's go for it.
Flaps are 10 degrees.
Yeah, 10 degrees because we're going to do a short field takeoff.
Ooh, fun.
All right, so 10, yep.
But there, cool. Mixture, set for best power, which is there. Carb heat is off.
Yep.
Off. Pitot heat, we don't have that. Squawk.
Yeah,
we already got it.
1200.
Cool. Doors, windows.
All right, check.
And landing light is on.
Yep.
Probe is on.
All right.
Time.
Yeah, time and
Well,
brake.
handbrake
Yeah,
is
we're
good.
fine. Okay. All right, so back to you making radio calls.
Sure.
So, all right, so just remember, so who we're talking to? We're talking to ground first, and who we are, we're Cessna, what are the 533-908? 3. Ah, God.
I got it.
Yeah. And 533-908. Where are we at?
At the west ramp.
Where are we? We're at the west ramp. And you can even say the compass rose.
Yep.
All right. What information do we have? We have
Kilo.
Kilo. Actually, we picked up Lima.
Oh, was it Lima?
Yeah, we picked up Lima. There goes a helicopter. All right, we got Lima. And what do we want to do? We want to depart VFR to the south. All right, and we want to request runway 23. All right, so downtown ground, Cessna 533-908 at the west ramp, compass rose, with Lima, ready to taxi VFR to the south, and requesting runway 23.
Cool. All right, I'll do it to you first. Downtown ground, Cessna 533-908 at the west ramp, compass rose, with information Lima, looking to depart VFR to the south, looking for runway 23.
There you go. All right, Cessna 533-908 downtown ground, taxi to runway 23 via Charlie 2, which is just right there, and you say?
Taxi to runway 23 via Charlie 2,
There you go.
33908.
Exactly, yeah, you just repeat exactly what they say. Now, if they say unable 23, then they're just going to give us 30 left via something, all right? And if they say that, I'll write it down with you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so 121.8, and turn the volume up, make sure we hear. All right, and go for it.
Downtown ground, Cessna 533-908 at the west ramp, compass rose, with information Leva, looking to depart VFR to the south, looking for runway 23. 33908.
So 533-908 downtown ground, runway 23, taxi via Charlie 2, wind 2608.
Taxi via 23, or taxi to 23 via Charlie 2, and 2398.
That's it, yep. Yeah, anything else they give you, like winds or anything else, it's just Just for your information, you don't have to read it back.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, sweet.
And
So just make a right 180.
Cool.
There's no one behind us, so we're good.
all right, cool. Whee! That's Charlie 2, right?
Yep, Charlie 2.
I just want to make sure I read it back right.
Yep. Yep, and it's just right here, so cross this, and now we just hold short at 23 right here. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that braking. Wow.
Alright. Nice.
Getting there.
Okay, so it's going to be a short field takeoff. Alright, so short field takeoff for this. We're going to use as much runway as possible. Alright, line up on that center line. Hold those brakes. We're going to add full power. Make sure everything's in the green. Then we're going to release those brakes and add enough right rudder just to stay on that center line. Alright.
Yep.
Then airspeed's alive. We're going to rotate at
50.
50, good. All right, and we're going to pitch for VX, which is what?
70. Sorry.
Nope, that's VY.
VY.
VX.
X.
V. It's best angle of climb, so it's 55.
55. Okay.
Yep, 55 knots, all right?
Gotcha.
Because that's going to give us the highest, basically the highest pitch attitude to get us over those trees that are at the end of runway 23.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. So it's gonna let us take off at a steeper angle and at a slower rate so that way we have more time to climb up above those obstacles. All right.
Gotcha.
Once we're clear of those obstacles, I'll call clear of obstacles. You can lower that nose and pitch now. Then you can start pitching for 67 or 70.
Okay.
All right. And then once we're clear of obstacles, you lower that nose, pitch for 70, and we raise the 10 degrees of flaps up.
Gotcha.
All right, and then we'll just keep this heading. It takes us right to the south practice area.
Perfect.
Okay, all right. Now we're going to flippy flop to tower, and your tail tower, we're holding short Cessna, or downtown tower, Cessna 533-908, holding short runway 23 at Charlie 2, ready for departure. And then they're going to say cleared for takeoff of runway 23, and you just say cleared for takeoff runway 23, Cessna 533-908.
Cool. All right, downtown tower. Cessna 533-908, holding short of 23 at Charlie 2, ready for takeoff.
Yep, and then it says
Cessna 533.
Yeah.
Are you going to say it again or no?
No, you don't have to. Then Cessna 533-908, downtown tower, runway 23, clear for takeoff, southbound departure approved, and you just say?
Clear for takeoff, 33908.
At runway 23.
Runway 23.
533-908, yep.
Gotcha, cool.
All right,
cool. Ready, here we go. Downtown tower, Cessna 533-908, holding short of 23 at Charlie 2, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 533-908, downtown tower, runway 23, clear for takeoff, proceed on course southbound, wind 210 at 6.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, 533-908.
There we go. Excellent. Look at you, you're getting your radio calls.
We're getting there.
Yeah, really good. All right.
All the YouTube.
Yeah, it really does help. Like listening, like it does wonders. I mean, you got a good teacher.
That too, yeah.
All right, so, yep, use as much runway as you can, what you're doing, and then just slowly make that turn. Line up on that center line. There you go. All right, and now you're just going to actually inch a little forward, just get that nose a little bit more on that center line. There you go, that helps a lot. Okay, all right, now you're going to hold those brakes.
Hold the brakes.
All right, and you're going to add full power.
I have feet positioned here, okay.
Okay.
Full power?
Yep, hold those brakes. All the way in. All right, it's in the green. We got oil pressure's in the green. All right, now we're going to release those brakes.
Release the brakes.
All right, and then just stay on those rudders. Just that balancing act, a little bit more right rudder. Heels to the floor. Move, birds. Airspeed's alive. 40.
5.
And
50.
50. All right, so we're going to rotate. All right. Nice. All right, and then we're going to pitch for 55.
And downtown tower, sir.
And then just stay over that runway.
Approach for...
There you go. And then hand on that throttle.
There
you go. And then the winds are pushing us a little to the left, so let's go to the right a little bit.
November 7170 Delta Untitled Tower, good afternoon. Report the final approach fix inbound. How does approach terminate?
Be a full stop, and we'll report the final approach fix 70 Delta.
Alright, we're clear of obstacles, so we can lower that nose and flaps up.
Flaps up.
And now we're just going to pitch for 70. Let that airspeed build up. There we go. Now trim for 70.
Alright, look at that. There we go.
There you go. First real short field takeoff.
So is that normal for the stall warning to be kind of looking at you?
Yeah, it's also because it's a little windy, and you're at a because you're at a sharp, or you're climbing out at VX. It's a pretty high steep angle, bank angle. So yeah, it's gonna be chirping at you. So the stall warning horn is just that. It's just saying, hey, like, you're not to the stall yet, but you know, get your shit together because you're getting there, right?
Right.
You know, there was no buffering. If you start feeling buffering and the stall warning horn is going off, then you know there's some stuff going on. But
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
It is.
60-something degrees.
I know, it's amazing.
You guys have to cancel flights on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, the train tracks, right?
Yep, all the train tracks. 2,500, and then once we get past the JV Bridge over there, we'll start going down to about 1,500. What are the winds? See if they've changed any down here. Winds aloft. Oh, nice. They're starting to calm down. So 250. Actually, that's perfect because that's going to be basically. So the winds are more or less going to be coming across the railroad track, which is exactly what we want for S turns. So that's good.
Love that.
Yeah. So the downwind is going to be from right now your right to left.
Yep.
So we'll enter those S turns heading out to the east. And then same thing for all of your turns around a point. You'll just enter the maneuver heading east. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so today we'll focus on ground reference.
Cool.
That way we can at least cover basically all the private pilot maneuvers, at least a good chunk of them anyway.
Sounds good.
Because last time we did stalls, steep. Did we do steep turns last time?
No. We did stalls, power on, power off. We did one around the point.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're whipping up and we stopped there.
Yeah.
And we did an emergency descent.
Yep. And then we did a couple times around the traffic pattern.
Yeah, that's right. So what we'll do.
Seemed like we did way more, but
yeah.
I guess we did stuff a lot.
And then hold us off right here, 2,900.
Oh, sorry, totally blew past 25. Did you say 25 or?
Yeah, 25, but that's all right.
29 sounds good though.
Yeah, that's fine. We're clear of the Bravos that are low. So
November 70 Hotel, turn right at your discretion, ground 121.81 off. Good afternoon.
All right, right, 180 Hotel.
Actually, yeah, climb back up to 3,000. That's fine. Because we'll do, while we're up here, I'll introduce you to steep turns.
Okay.
And then I also want to ask Ken if he allows his planes to go to grass strips.
at some point?
Yeah, because I mean, some pilots they never want to go to a grass strip, but you do.
Yeah, I do, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
Yeah.
Because we can always go to Sackman, which is literally like right off of our nose. There's a little field.
Okay.
So we can go do some touch and goes, and actually have some real soft field experience.
Sure. Oh yeah, it's right here. Right below me here.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Is that 2 runways there?
Yeah.
Or is that just a taxi?
Nope, there's 2.
Interesting. So people just like chill their planes right there on the end of the runway?
Yep.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
Sounds smart.
Yeah. It's yeah, you can use that as a runway. Now, I think the majority of them, because that's a short ass runway. But I mean, if you have a STOL kit, like you can take off at 50 feet. But yeah, the majority of them use whatever, it's 2.3 or 2.5 or something.
Gotcha. Back up to 3, I trimmed too much.
Alright, we got 4 Foxtrot.
Pull back the power, right? That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yep, yeah, to trim it off. Yeah, for cruise, yeah, about 2200 RPM is good.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Never hell. Trying to save fuel, stuff's expensive.
I mean, you're already in a 152, you burn like 5 gallons an hour.
Save it all.
Every last drop. Right. Alright, we're past all the Bravos. Alright, so what we're going to do, alright, see that lake out in front of us?
Yep.
Alright, that's going to be your reference point, alright?
Cool.
So, remember, for steep turns, I'll demonstrate one for you, but what you're going to do is I want you to notice where the horizon slices through, either on the engine cowling. You're tall, so engine cowling might be better, or the dash. Or wherever, just something that you're always going to be looking at, because if you always do your steep turns this way, and you always look for the horizon to hit, I know it hits right here in the left turn, and I know it hits right here in the right turn, or whatever it is, and you do it, you're always going to do it right. Alright? It's all about sight pictures, okay? And remember, whenever you bank left or right, doesn't matter, and as the bank continues to progress, even steeper and steeper and steeper, what do we lose? We lose altitude, we lose that vertical lift. So we have to compromise for that loss of vertical lift by adding a little bit of power and a little bit of back pressure. All right, because in a steep turn, we're going to 45 degrees. That's pretty steep. We have to compensate with both a little bit of power and a little bit of back pressure. All right, there's 2 ways to do it. You can either add the power and you physically holding that back pressure, keeping that horizon slicing through the certain place on the dash all the way around, or you can add 2 swipes of down trim. So 1, 2. That'd be usually enough to keep that nose up. So both ways are legal. Doesn't matter. All right.
Gotcha.
All right. So we're gonna get set up about 2100. About 2100 RPM. All right, 3200. That'll work. We climbed. I was talking, wasn't paying attention. All right. And 3200. Okay, so I've got that lake off in front of me, so that's going to be my reference point. All right.
Yep.
So we're going to. Oh, come on, stop climbing. Pull on a little more power. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the left. All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to find where the horizon is slicing through. Okay. All right. This is for informational purposes only. All right. So here we go. All right. We're going to bank all the way to 45. All right, here's 45. Adding some power, and we're just going to slice through the horizon, making sure. Hold on, there we go. All right, where is the horizon?
For me, it's at the. I don't know what to tell you what it normally would be, but that bolt through.
Alright, so that's okay. Now we're going to go to the right. Alright, same thing. Alright, here we go, to the right.
Okay.
Alright, where is it coming through?
Just right at the very edge of the tip of the engine.
Alright.
For me, at least.
Okay. Alright.
Cool.
Roll out. Alright.
Alright, wow.
Alright, so those are steep turns, alright?
Yeah.
So you bank to 45, which in this plane is the dot. The
Cool.
dot, sometimes it's another triangle.
Yeah.
Alright? And you add just a little bit of power. I mean, there's not a whole lot.
Sure.
Alright? And so I added just the back pressure so you can control it. You can either do that or add 2 swipes of trim. Alright?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So that was a clearing turn. We didn't see any traffic. There's no one out here.
Sure.
Alright, so you got flight controls.
Flight controls.
Alright, so keep us at 3,300 right now. Alright. And let's just go right into it. Alright, so you're gonna bank, add a little power, and go right into that bank. All the way to 45, all the way to 45, there we go. Now add that power, you're going to add that back pressure, and you just want to feel some of those G's. There you go.
There it is.
There we go. Alright, keep that turn going. Alright, and then there's the lake, so roll wings level, take out some of that power so we don't climb. Alright. Alright. Now we can yeah. Alright, now we can resettle.
Alright, so I got a little bit of altitude.
A little high, but that's your first time.
Okay.
So you're allowed 100 feet.
Okay.
Alright, you didn't bust it. Alright. Alright, so there's... Alright, so now just settle back out. Alright, get it trimmed out. Alright, we're good.
Cool.
Hold on, let's add a little bit of trim down there. Okay, now we're set.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to the right.
Alright.
So all the way into 45, add that power. There you go. Now add that back pressure so we don't lose any altitude. And for the right time, we gotta add some more right rudder just to keep us. There you go. And then all the way to 45. All the way to that dot. There you go.
Alright, right.
All the way to that 45. All the way to that 45. All the way to that 45.
Whew, 45, and she's steep, boy.
Yeah. Steep turn.
Boy.
There you go. There's the lake. Alright, and then take out some of that power. There you go. That's a steep turn.
Those are tough.
Yeah. So, and just remember, get in the habit of just keeping your hand on the throttle.
Cool.
Alright, whether or not you're adjusting it or not.
Sure.
That way you have control.
Gotcha.
There you go. There's your wake. Okay. Alright, so those are steep turns. Let's do another set. Are you good? Do you need it a little bit?
No, I'm good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so now, use that power plant off your nose.
Yep.
Alright, so use that as your reference point.
Cool. Got it.
Alright.
Alright. Left first?
Yep, whatever you like.
Okay. I like the left better.
Okay.
There we go.
Off we go. Alright. And then just slice that horizon through whatever it is in that cowling. Nice. Great. Alright. Then there's our point, so roll wings level. Alright. Then you can take that power out, level out. Alright. Now for the commercial maneuver, you got to go straight into the other one, but for private, you get a little leeway time. All right.
So one more time, what was that?
So for commercial maneuvers, you go straight in. So commercial, it's 50 degrees of bank, but you have to go straight in from left to right or right to left.
Oh, wow.
But for private, it's only 45, and you get a little time to kind of compose yourself. All right.
Nice. Okay.
But now we got to go.
All right. Here we go.
To the right, we're clear. to get over to.
I lost about 100 there.
Yeah, you lost about 100. Yeah.
Son of a...
Yeah, it's all right.
I thought I did. It looked like it was okay when I was doing it.
So and the reason it's a little different is just because now whenever everybody, when you're flying from the left,
Yeah.
going to the right is everyone always struggles with that, and
Sure.
I don't know why. Maybe it's, and I did it too. Maybe it's because you're above the horizon.
Maybe, right.
I don't know, but yeah, everyone loses some altitude going right. All right. All right, so what I want you to do, try another one to the right,
Okay.
but this time I want you to use, so you're going to add that power, and you need to make sure that you bank all the way to 45.
Sure.
And I want you to try using two, so it's like two full swipes down trim. Try that. All right, and we're at 3,000, so that's good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're
So do I do trim first, or do I do turn first?
So it's all kind of simultaneously.
Okay, so
turn, bank, trim, power.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
All right, ready?
Right, go for it. We're clear. All right, and then add that power. There you go, and then bank all the way to 45. Look at that. All the way to 45. Use that right rudder. Dump on that right rudder even more.
Oh, that's a lot of right rudder.
Yeah, because that ball's not in that middle. Alright, there's our point. Now remember, you gotta now push down a little bit to compensate. There you go. And then take out that power. Look at that, 3,000 feet.
Woo! Let's go!
Take that, motherfucker! There you go. Good job.
Roll time. Is that what everybody does when they do something?
Alright, nice. Okay, great. Alright. Simulated engine failure. You lost your engine. What do you do?
Okay, fuel.
Alright.
We're going to pitch for 80, or 70. 70, right?
I don't know. What's best glide?
Where
could you find it?
In the checklist. Best glide is... I don't know where it's at now. Fuck. 55?
Oh, wait.
No, that's angle of climb. Best glide, 56.
There you go.
56.
Alright, so that's something you got to remember.
Super down there.
Yep.
Okay, then make sure everything's would be normal. So, fuel, mixture, throttle, mags.
Yep.
And then we're looking for a landing spot.
Alright. And so what's our speed?
It should be 55, 57.
50, yep, okay, so so pitch for that, so that way you're not working so hard.
Sure.
There you go. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, there we go, and I like that grass right over there. I like the green. I feel like green means good.
Yeah? Alright, so which green? Where are we
going? We're going to go there's brown, green, brown, so we're going to go in the middle.
Okay. Alright, so are we a little high?
Yep, probably.
Okay, so what can we do to...
360?
You could do a 360.
Or you probably do some turns?
Yeah, you could do some S turns, you could do, or you could...
A different spot?
Well, yeah, you could also do a different spot. Or, no, I mean, you're fine. I mean, you're on a little high. And also, if you lower that nose a little bit, what else is in that field?
Like a creek going in the middle, or
it's one of those watery things.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sprinkler.
Yeah. All right. Or another one I would pick is that. See that green, that long, skinny one. And then at the end is that farm-looking thing.
So technically, would be on our downwind.
No.
Base.
Yeah. I mean. Winds are calm down here. You can, you could use that one. So right now we're on base, so we're a little high. So what else could you do? So all those things that you said are good.
Add flaps.
You can add some flaps. So we're in that wide arc, so add 10 degrees of flaps. All right. Then also to get down, you can also slip.
Oh.
What's a slip?
Point the nose down. I don't.
Yeah, so
I've seen it. I just don't know how to explain
right.
it.
Yeah, so you're going to enter opposite aileron and opposite rudder. All right. So we're going to go left aileron, right rudder.
Ooh.
All right. Now look at our VSI.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Way down there.
All right.
Yeah. Wow. Really descending.
Yep. Really descending. All right. Now, if we started this maneuver back then and I didn't explain it, we could have made that runway. All right.
Sure.
All right. So, all right. Well, let's recover. So let's go full power.
Full power.
All right, she's gonna knows we're gonna want to come up. That's fine. And then we got a positive rate. Flaps up.
Oh.
All right, and then car beats in. There we go. Nice. Yeah. So a slip is another way to lose some altitude, and that's a really good way to, I think, handle an engine out.
Yeah.
Just because you don't. If you in an engine out procedure, if you start adding flaps, you're committed to those flap settings, because as soon as if you were to take, and actually my ATP guy took out some flaps on a 180 power back, or loss of power back, and he took out some flaps. What the hell did we do? We fucking dropped like a fucking rock.
Sure.
So, which I was actually really surprised he did. That kind of scared me a little bit. If you hold off on your flaps until, if you had 10 degrees, okay, that's fine.
Sure.
But as soon as you start dumping flaps, and let's say, you dump them too soon and you're short, you can't take them out, like you're committed to whatever is in front of you.
Sure.
Versus if you slip, you can lose as much as you need without, and you can call it off at any point. So I like to use that slip. All right, so it's just opposite. So usually, if you want to put the ailerons into the wind, but down here the winds are pretty calm.
Yeah.
And opposite rudder. So if the ailerons are going to the left, you're going to use right rudder.
Yeah.
If the ailerons are going to the right, you're going to use left rudder. All right, and it's just that cross control. It's just going to bring your plane down very, very, very quickly. All right, let's take a left turn and leave it at 2,000. And let's turn left to like a 300, back to the railroad tracks. Good job on those steep turns, by the way.
Thank you.
So what do you like better? Do you like holding the back pressure, or do you like to...
I like the trim. That was nice.
It works.
Yeah.
You're not fighting it now. And then that allows you to kind of finesse it a little bit.
Right.
Whenever, if you do start creeping up on altitude, you can just kind of lower that a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull back a little bit more if you need to. You can adjust the bank and stuff. Versus like really manhandling the damn thing.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Where's... there's Lake. Railroad tracks are just off of our right, so you can point us a little bit more to the right, like a 320. And then we're just going to do some S-turns along the railroad track. That's just right there. And we'll just do some S-turns going north, and then we'll break apart and pick a farm or some stuff to do turns around a point, 360s. And we'll enter on the downwind, so the winds are out of the northwest-ish, southeast-ish. It's basically just, we'll treat heading east as the downwind.
Okay.
We could fine-tune it, but we're using the railroad track
as
our wings level reference point, so close enough.
Cool.
Alright, so just remember, on the downwind, that's going to be our fastest ground speed. So that means it's going to be our sharpest bank, our steepest bank. Once we start changing that into, it becomes a headwind, we have to lessen that bank angle so we don't cut that point across. Or we don't roll wings level before the railroad tracks. All right.
Yeah.
So let's head out that way so we can get set up on the downwind. All right, and let's descend down to 1500. All right, and I want you to hold that altitude. Hold 1500. And for this maneuver, any of those maneuvers, set the power to like 2100 RPM is pretty good. Because you don't want to be hauling ass.
Okay.
Oh, there's no train. I like doing it when there's trains.
I like trains. Planes, trains, and automobiles. What a movie.
It's a fabulous movie. And sometimes there are trains. If there's a train, like it's kind of fun to like to do it, and then they like catch up with you,
Yeah.
and then it's like
Fuck with them.
it's like a yeah kind of. All right, cool. Let's.
Almost there.
Oh, almost there. Yep.
Sorry, I'm not going as fast. There we go.
All right, so just level off, and then let's make a right turn and enter the downwind over to those railroad tracks. Oh,
Perfect.
sure, yeah, 500 feet above us right,
Right there. Oh boy. What's up, dog? I was a little close. Was that normal?
Where is he going, I wonder? I don't know. I don't recognize the... Alright, that's alright.
I guess good thing we descended.
Yeah,
Like how like normally would you like
you just gotta,
without
without ADSB, you just gotta just keep your eyes open. Okay,
I got a little low there.
yeah, it's alright.
Looking at the plane.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, we can use 1400, we're fine. Alright, so there's our point. Alright, so let's make a left turn. So, steepest bank angle to the left.
Deepest bank angle?
Yep.
So 45?
Oh, sorry. So, no, like, you
20.
can use like 20. No more than 30.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, and I'll just shallow that bank angle out so that we roll wings level right over that railroad
So
track.
going back parallel?
Yeah, but you just want to do that right over the railroad tracks.
I see.
There you go, and then roll wings level right about now. Alright. Alright, keep us right out of like 1400. Alright, so now we're at a headwind.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a shallow bank. Alright.
Good.
Yeah, a little bit more, but then just keep that bank going.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I turning now?
Yeah. So as soon as you roll wings
Okay.
level and you cross that point, then you start right into the next one. All right, and then so keep that. Yeah, no more bank than this,
Yeah.
because then that headwind is now going to turn into a tailwind. It's going to push
Okay.
us towards that, and then that's when you increase that bank, and then roll wings level. All right, there you go. Alright, and then start to slowly take that out because you're going to roll wings level right over that point. Alright, and then now we're over it, so turn left. So it's our steepest bank. Alright, so about right there. No more, keep it right there, keep us at 1,400. Alright, and then just gauge it to when you need to start shallowing out. Or maybe, depending on the wind, sometimes you don't even need to. You just keep
Yeah.
it going. It's just a kind of a crapshoot what you need to do.
I feel like I need to turn more, eh?
There you go. Alright, and Alright, off to the right. Alright, so this is the shallowest, so even less, because we get out a little bit more, yeah. Because now, whenever that becomes a tailwind, it's gonna really start pushing you. There you go.
Right here, and then steep it in. And 30 right there.
Yep, and just keep that altitude.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, and then perpendicular to those railroad tracks, roll wings level. Start to take out that bank right about there.
Oh, let's go.
Excellent, let's go left.
And we're going tight.
Alright.
And bring it back to back pressure a little bit. Bring it in.
There you go.
We got pushed a little bit. Still tight. Keep it tight.
Watch that altitude. Yep, you get 100 feet. There you go.
And back the other way.
Yep. Just remember, the steeper you bank, the more nose down you're going to go, and you're going to lose altitude.
That wasn't a good one.
You could have keep going.
Okay.
There you go. Now roll wings level. There you go. You would have made it.
Okay.
Right, to the left one. Let's do one more to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, just remember whenever you're against the wind, you're on the headwind side of it, you can shallow that bank a little bit so that you can get a little bit further away from your point.
Shotdown Tower, Saratoga 161 Romeo Papa is southeast of Millstadt with information Lima, inbound for a full stop.
Saratoga 161 Romeo Papa.
Nice, good job. Yeah, yep, good. Okay, find me, go over there-ish, somewhere over there, and find me a reference point for you on your side. Alright.
Proceed to a straight in for runway 30 left.
How far do you want to go?
Let's go,
Straight in for 30 left.
I don't know, if you take this heading right here, we'll use...
You can use those barns over there? Or is that too far?
How about, alright, you see that, that little stack of, like, barns right there, just off your left wing?
This one right here?
Nope, the one over, off that road.
Yeah, oh, yeah, see it.
Alright, so let's use that, alright? Actually, no, we can use that right
Let's
there.
go right here?
Yeah, alright,
Cool.
so let's go for it. Yeah, let's just go right into it. Alright, so we're
Keep it,
turning into the downwind, so what you're going to do, keep us at 1400 and keep us this distant away from that, alright? So if we start getting into it, just take out some of that bank.
Oh, I got too close.
Yep, so
take out
some of that bank. There you go. And then you can whip around if you need to.
This very steep.
And just watch that climb.
Oh,
There you go.
too much climb here.
Yep.
Okay, and then let it push us out just a little bit. Oh, come on in, baby. Hold it.
There you go.
Okay, and then we're going into headwind.
There you go.
Here, bring it in a little bit shallow. Let it push us to it.
There you go.
Oh, too much there. There we go. Easy does it.
Yep. Now this time all the way around, let's use 1400. Don't descend, don't climb.
Delta 20 November extend.
There we go. Still looking good here. Pushing us in a little tighter turn. Up, little Barney. A little close there on that one. And steep.
Shotdown Tower, Saratoga 161 Romeo Papa, reporting 4 miles.
November 1 Romeo Papa, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, cleared to land, 1 Romeo Papa.
And level off a little bit, bring it back in. Oh, we climbed a little bit there.
Yeah, that's all good.
Now let's hear the engine too when you start to climb.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you said that because it's, you know, it's visual, it's all visual reference stuff, but use your, you know, use your other senses,
Yeah.
i.e. your ears.
Alright, so my downwind was a hard one there for me.
But,
Yeah.
look, that's a,
Nice.
yeah, that's great. We just need to work on you.
Altitude.
Yeah, and if you start using your ears,
Yeah.
you start hearing that engine get louder and louder, well, that means you're probably going to be descending because your airspeed's picking up and you're not changing that power setting, right?
Yeah.
So good job. Okay, so let's level off here. Now I want you to pick something off the right, all right? Because they might have you do one to the left and one to the right.
Let's go to those set of...
Down.
Oh, birds. Holy hell. Get the hell out of here. Let the bee chop liver.
Yeah, so use that those silo things
Yeah.
over there.
I don't think we did the right side last time, so should be interesting here.
Yeah.
Especially with the damn wing on the top of here. Alright.
Alright, and so always just make sure you're always a beam it and you never start it too soon because once you start it, you're committed to it.
Alright.
So
Yep, let's
we
trim down.
go.
We're going to the headwind now.
There you go.
Going down. Yep. Oh, do that. Hail. Trying to see. Laid back. And let this baby push us in here.
Next taxiway ground 121.81 off.
Turn right, next taxiway over to ground, 1 Romeo Papa.
Back pressure. This is how they do the cocaine runs. Circle the point. I've seen it in a movie.
That must be the theme of the day.
Funny, I was sitting at church when you text me that. Alright, keep it sharp, get it tight. I got a little close on that one. Let's level back off here. And
There you go.
wish they made these things a little comfier, a little bigger. Heck, my freaking hand engulfs the damn thing. Alright, I lost it here. There we go.
Downtown Tower, Bonanza 9615 Yankees approaching 8 core inbound on the ILS.
Yeah.
615 Yankee, downtown tower.
You focused on it.
Report final fix inbound, 15 Yankee.
Good.
November 15 Yankee.
Yeah, so this one was actually, you're right on you get the concept.
Yeah.
And you admitted it was blowing you a little bit away, or in, or whatever it was.
Close to it, yeah.
Back there. Yeah, good. Again, your first time. The other day didn't count. It was just too windy.
Sure.
Good job. That's great. We just need to work on
Altitude, holding
the altitude. All right, let's head back and let's do some traffic pattern.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so just follow the river tracks back and fly me back up to 2000.
Cessna 20 November, you're cleared, touch and go, runway 30 left.
Start climbing, so full power.
Yep.
20 November.
All right, and we'll get the weather.
2000. Temperature 19er, dew point -4, altimeter 3002. As you're approaching east, land apart runway 30 left. Notice their emissions. Use caution for 5G C-band interference with radio altimeter systems. Advise I should contact deep information, Lima.
We got Lima still. Okay, cool.
Good afternoon.
So, when we ask for the option, does that just pretty much mean we can take off, land, and just keep kind of going? Or is that...
Yeah, so the option means you have the option to do a touch and go or to make it a full stop.
Sure.
And whenever they clear you for the option, it's not necessary to report if you're making it a full stop, but I always do, just because it's a nice,
kind of thing.
Yeah, polite thing to do. If they clear you for the option, you have the option to do a touch and go or a full stop. If they clear you touch and go, you don't have the option to make a full stop, and that usually means there's traffic on your ass.
Gotcha.
So it's a touch and go. You land, you take right up back off. If there's ever any doubt as to, if, let's say we're in the traffic pattern and I look at the watch and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And they, and they just say, they're used to saying maybe just, clear touch and go, right?
Sure.
We're asking for the option. They just assume that we want to touch and go.
Right.
Then they just say clear touch and go. You can always come back and say, it says Tower 53398 requesting this one's going to be a full stop.
Sure.
And then they'll either say clear to land, which means full stop,
yeah.
or they're going to say unable, touch and go only. And then that's
like, oh, all right.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, I'll be late. Yep.
Okay. Give me that option anyway.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, so we got Lima. I'll make a radio call.
Okay.
And this one. I'll turn this on. Countdown Tower, Cessna 53398, just coming up of JB Bridge with Lima inbound for the option.
Cessna 53398, downtown Tower, roger, enter left downwind, runway 30 left.
Left downwind, 30 left, 398. Okay, so left downwind for 30. So taking a look at our diagram. Let's pull up the plane.
Cessna 20 November, change your runway assignment, make right traffic, runway 30 right.
All right. So 30 left. They're told us to make enter on the left downwind, so it's just on the downwind. So yeah, we're gonna
45-degree angle.
Yeah, exactly. So we can swing out a little bit more, and we're going to, once we get a little bit past the JB Bridge, we can start our descent down to 1400.
Okay.
And then we just treat. Then we're in the traffic pattern. Then we're in what I drew out. So on the downwind, we hold 1400, and we get her set up about just what we're doing right now, just at 1400 feet. Once we're abeam the big 1,000-footers, we bring that power back to about 1600 RPM. Carb heat comes out because we're out of that green arc. We slowly pitch up a little bit for 80. Once we're in that wide arc, which we will be very shortly, we put 10 degrees of flaps in, and then we trim for 80, and we get that nice descent going all the way down at the 45 degree. We turn base. We put 10 degrees of flaps in. She's going to naturally just want to settle back down to about 70 knots. We turn final. Full flaps, she's going to settle in nicely at 60. We might need to adjust power just a little bit if we need to.
So 20 November, runway 30 right.
And then
for the option, continue.
We hold it at 60, right over those numbers. We aim for right at the top of those numbers, fly right over that, enter that ground effect. As we enter that ground effect, we slowly take out that power while pitching the engine cowling up to the horizon for our flare, and we set her right down on those 1,000 footers.
Nice.
It's
Easy enough.
easy. All right.
Downtown Tower,
Good
good
slave.
afternoon. King 324 Juliet Pops at 3,000 on the visual, 30 left.
King 324 Juliet Papa, Downtown Tower, roger, proceed to a 3 mile straight in, runway 30
All right,
left.
so we'll do
3
the
miles straight into 30
distance
left.
checklist. So mixture is rich. We had that on. Fuel's on. Carpeat as required. We ATIS. We got that. Altimeter is the same as we came out.
Downtown Tower, ATIS information, Mike, current wind 210 at 6, altimeter 3002.
Yeah, same. All right, and HID compass, we're fine. We're going visual. Landing light, all the lights are on. Okay, everything's good. All right, so power back down to 1400.
How much are we going back?
That's fine. Just
Bonanza
get a nice
15 Yankee,
descent
turn
down.
right next taxiway, ground 121.81 off.
Like 500 feet?
I'll try the
Yeah,
next
that's
one,
fine.
be the one after.
Yeah.